Hey everybody, this is Miss T. In this video, I'm going to try to explain screen printing and doing steps in Corel Draw for simulated process and CMYK process printing. And in order for me to do that, I need for you guys to understand color. So what I want to do is I want to go back to primary colors. And to do that, I'm going to demonstrate that using CMYK. So I'm just going to put a circle there and going to Control D and duplicate that 3 times. What I want to do is I want to show you cyan, magenta. There's my magenta, cyan, magenta, and see here, this one is going to be 100% cyan, and then I need to show you a yellow. Okay, so when we're working with color, we're working with primary colors and secondary colors. From any primary or any secondary color, we can pretty much create all colors. Okay, let's take this outline off of here. And for some reason, that's still showing an outline. And okay, click none. You guys know that when I'm working with my recorder, it will do crazy things. So now we've got all of our different colors. Let's do it in the way that it's normally done. And let's put this one on top. Really doesn't matter. You know that I'm starting the video a little bit slow, but I just want to get this all in here, and I want everything to kind of overlap so that I can give you guys a great video. So what we're working with right now, this is the CMYK. We're going to work with C, M, Y, and K. Okay, now what you have to understand is your primary colors. So our primary colors is going to be C for cyan, magenta, and yellow, and black is key, which will be in the center of all of these. Okay, those are going to be our 4 primary colors dealing in CMYK. Now, back before these were the primary colors, this cyan was blue, and this magenta was yellow. I'm sorry, this magenta was red. So remember that when we're dealing with color, that this is going to be blue and this is going to be red. This is once we get into doing simulated process printing. So what I'm going to do is, herein we can put on overprint on. Oh, not on that. I just want to turn my overprint on. Okay, so that's on. And then I've got these different colors here, and I want to turn simulate overprint on all of them. Overprint this field. Overprint this field. And overprint this field. Now we're getting somewhere. I'm going to bring this in a little bit, because what I'm trying to show you is what colors do when they overlap. What we end up getting when we overlap these colors. I'm going to bring those in a little bit more. Now, if you notice from our CM and Y, from cyan, magenta, and yellow, we get a set of secondary colors. That set of secondary colors, once it's mixed, will give us a different shade of blue, which will give us basically our RGB color palette, which is going to be blue, red, and green. Here's our black in the middle, which is key. So we've got all of these colors. Now, if we take a look at that, we could say from cyan, magenta, magenta, yellow. Got these three colors. Now we're going to add that, and we're going to have blue. Sorry about that. My typing skills are a little lacking today. Okay, so we're going to have blue, green, and now we have red, and we have black. Okay, and of course, there's white ink that we print with. That's not going to be in here, so let's go ahead and let's put in white and see what we come up with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors is what we have. From these colors, you'll be able to print anything, separate anything from primary to using primary and secondary colors. Remember that when we're printing. So I'm going to go here, and some of the separation software will show you a gray. So I'm kind of go here and kind of show you guys something. And we've got this image right here. This is how I color separate in Corel Draw, and this is the basis of my advanced Corel Draw classes when you come to them and learn to color separate your artwork. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go here. I'm going to convert this to a bitmap. Convert to a CMYK bitmap. Now that that image is converted to a bitmap, we're going to go in, we're going to pull color. Now, of course, if you were to pull in an image off the internet or dealing with a customer's image, you want to go in, lighten it, do different things to it, prep your image before you were to color separate it. But let's just go in and let's make a couple of pages. So we got page 1 here. This is going to be, just going to rename these pages. Original. Okay. Got page 2 here. We're going to rename page 2 to cyan. Rename this one to magenta. Rename this one to yellow. So on and so forth. You guys get the idea. Let's go ahead and rename this to red. So I want you guys to follow along with me and actually do this. Green, and then we'll rename this one to blue. Okay. Oh, and then we need to add one more layer, one more page, and that page, we'll rename that page to black. Okay. Let's go back to the very first page. If you can color separate this image right here, you'll be able to color separate any artwork. Any artwork. Okay? So, the first thing that I'm going to show you is we're going to use a couple of different channels. One, we're going to use tone curve. I want you to remember these. I want you to remember these because these are very important. We're going to use our channel mixer. We're never going to leave out of Corel. And we're going to use our brightness, contrast, and pencil tool. Okay, these are basically the tools, the three tools that we're going to use, and you're going to do the same steps each and every time you have a raster image, which is a PNG, a JPEG, a TIFF, uh, any images like that, any type of raster image that you want to color separate in CorelDRAW. So I'm going to select this image, and the first thing I'm going to start with is going to be my tone curve, which is going to be the easiest tool to pull your CMYK channels out of. So I'm going to go here to Effects, go to Adjust, use my tone curve, change this from CMYK, and I want to pull out the first color, which is going to be the magenta. First thing I do is change this to straight, select black, and remove the black from this image. And this could be any image. I'm going to remove black. Sorry about that, y'all. First thing I'm going to do is remove the black channel. I'm going to hit OK. Let's go back in. So black is removed. Now, the reason you're still seeing black is because all of these three colors will come in and they'll make black. But when we're printing the three colors, they don't make a very black. So we still use the color black. Let's go here, go back up here, and I'm going to Effects, Tone Curve, and now I'm going to go ahead and get this show started. Let's remove our yellow from the image. Let's remove our magenta from the image. This leaves us left with the blue color channel. Okay, and for some reason I'm still working on my original plate, which I shouldn't be, because I should have taken this image and Control C and put this over here, and then Control V to paste it. Let's do all the other ones. Control V, and just go through and paste all of these colors in here. And then we got our black. Control V. I may come in and do a white. So let's see what layer we're on. So this was our original, this was our Cheyenne layer that we're working on, that I've already showed you how to do it. I'll show you one more time. I'm going to go up here and go to, for some reason I keep selecting that. Go to Effects, go to Tone Curve, and pull out all of these colors. First thing we're going to do, we're going to pull out magenta. Okay. We're going to pull out the yellow. Notice that when we pulled out magenta and yellow, we don't have black there anymore. So let's leave that there. Got that color. We're going to pull here, and we'll pull out our yellow and our yellow and our magenta the same way. So let's go in and let's do that. And then we'll get to the hard part of separating. Let's go in. We're going to use the same tool in Effects, Adjust, Tone Curve, same thing over and over. And we are pulling out cyan. So now we need to pull out our blue. And we're going to pull out our yellow. Yep. Notice I got that curve on. Make that straight. Doesn't matter how you get it all out of there, but just make sure that you get it all out of there. Got that color. Go here, and now we're going to pull and pull our yellow. Now notice that every time I am doing the same exact steps. So once you get used to doing these same steps, you'll be able to color separate really, really fast. Now the CMYK part of this is easy. I've just showed you how to do your CMYK color separations. Okay. Now we want to pull out red. Well, how are we going to do that? We can't do it with this tone curve. We're going to go in and we're going to use our channel mixer and we're going to pull out red. Let's go back up here to effects, adjust, select that image. Effects, adjust, channel mixer, and we're going to go in here to this channel mixer and we are going to bump up the red and we're going to bump this down and we're going to do that. That is our red. Now don't worry, because you're going to look at it and you're going to say, how is that our red? That's our red. Just be calm, okay? So this is our red channel. This is the part that people do not understand. Don't worry, we'll come back to it. Here's our green. Let's go here and I'm going to go in, da 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 da. Channel mixer. I'll pull this green. There's that green right there. Notice everything is inverted. Don't worry about it. Here we go. Now we need to pull this blue, which is going to be this color. Do the same thing. Hopefully you guys get the idea. Now I am in the process of creating some automatics, some software that will automate this process of getting all of this done. Okay, now we got our blue, and then we could go in and we could do the same thing and we could try to pull our black. Oh God, now that part is going to be hard. So we're going to go in here and we're going to go back to this channel mixer because this black is a combination of all these colors. So black gets to be kind of hard to pull. Let's go to CMYK and let's just bump this black up all the way. Let's take that out. We don't have anything. Where is the black channel? Here's the black channel. Okay. Turn the black all the way up. And we got all this stuff turned down. Why don't we see black? Why don't we see black? Notice as we go in and we're just playing with this. I'm just playing around with you guys. We're not getting black. Let's go on and go through some more. And just play with these. Just playing around. Let's go on through. Did I do the yellow? I didn't do yellow, so I might as well do yellow. Ah, look. I see some black. Well now, what does that mean? I'll take all of these channels up. I'll take this black up, take that down, take that down. Oh, but look, if I take that down, I'm losing all the black. So I'm going to come up about 50% there, about 50% there, about 50% there. I'm still not seeing any black. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull black out and try this. Still not getting any black. What is a girl to do? Okay. And you guys are saying, where is the black? Let's go to our RGB. Let's bump up this blue. Let's go here. There's that there. Boom. Oh, I'm starting to see some black. Keep playing. Keep playing. I've got green there. I don't want all that. So, wow. Look. I found the black channel. Isn't that amazing? It's the RGB channel. When you select red and you use a mixture of red, green, and blue, you get black. Wow, it's a miracle. I just color separated all of these channels. So we've got cyan, magenta, yellow, red. Oops, we've got red. Now what do we do? So let's try a few things. Most people would go here and just go up here and go to bitmap and go to effects, and they would just turn around. Let me cut that off. Somebody's talking on Facebook. Most people would just go here and go to tone curve and hit invert. And look what happens. That doesn't work. Okay? So you can't do that. Now, it's another way that you can do it though. You can go here and say, I'd say, wow, now what am I supposed to do? Okay, a couple of different ways that you can do this. One is we can go here, go to our bitmap mask, and which is already on over here. I can hit this and I can go to black, and then I can hide that black. Now, I go to hide black. Let me show you. There it is. It's still there. Okay? So you're not going to see it. Now, I can go here and I can go to transform and try to invert it. Let me remove this and see what happens. There it is. Wow. Wow. Now I've got red. So what am I going to do here? I'm going to go over here. I'm going to hide this color. We'll go apply. And I'm going to go up here. And I'm going to invert the color. Wow. Hopefully you guys get the idea. So now I've got blue. I'm just going to do the same thing. How easy can this be? So what we've basically done in the time frame of us doing this is we've color separated all of these colors. Okay, we've color separated these colors, and that gives you a basic overview of how to separate colors in CorelDRAW without leaving out a CorelDRAW, I might add. This is something that a lot of people do not want anyone to know about. We've color separated all of these colors, and I just want you guys to see. And if you color separate these colors, I promise you, you can get any color in the rainbow that you want to get. Take some time, play around with this, and see what you get, how it works for you. You'll be surprised, you'll be amazed, and now you know the secret to color separating in CorelDRAW. In the next video, I'll show you how to do an underbase. or we'll put together a full color image and bring that in together. Oh, before I leave, one reason that you'd want to do this is because you see, if you are printing an image and you're printing with on a black t-shirt, let's say for example this is our black t-shirt. If you print with regular inks, those inks are going to regular CMYK process inks, those inks are transparent and they wouldn't show up on a black shirt. What most printers do is they just replace colors. You're just basically replacing colors. So if you get colors and you match these colors up, you'll be able to print anything. Now I have a palette right here, a color palette, and these are the colors that I use. I use purple, red, you can replace, sometimes you can do orange, you can do greens, but I have a list of these color palettes that you can use, okay? So anyways, that is my video for today. I've got to get some work done. Hope you guys enjoy watching. If you have any questions, hit me in the comments. Have a good one. And make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can keep up to date on what all I have going on and things like that. And let me know what type of videos you'd like to see. Thanks for watching.